everyone, it's Sonia. I'm back. We're going to do some breathing today for part 3 of what did I call it? Keep Calm and Pandemic On. You will remember from yesterday's post that the breath is a very powerful way for us to send information to our nervous system and to really, since we're using the term a lot these days, to flatten the curve of our stress response that happens in our body. Something that's really important to know that a lot of people don't necessarily understand in a way that maybe that is helpful or have heard in a way that is helpful is when we're in fight or flight or we're stressed, when we're uncertain and all the other things I talked about yesterday, when we move into fight or flight, the energy that is supposed to be here in our core, digesting food, nourishing us, and regulating our immune system and doing all the things that it's supposed to do, when we're in fight or flight, that energy leaves that area of our body, goes into our limbs and up to our brain so we can think fast, run fast, and fight hard if we need to. And unfortunately, our system in the back of our brain, the amygdala, the animal brain that's still stuck there, doesn't know the difference between a really, really angry email and a lion. We have not, our brains have not fully evolved as our society has. And now we often live in a state of panic that releases cortisol into our body when we have low-grade stressful situations. And the damage that happens in those situations goes unnoticed, usually until disease, depression, those kinds of things manifest. So we're going to breathe today. We're going to run through something called the elemental breaths. It's 5 different ways of breathing that we're going to do. They all have different impacts in the body. I don't want to get into the details because I know you probably just want to breathe already. There is going to be some visualization for each of them for you that can really be helpful because it's the elemental breaths. So there's a water breath, a fire breath, air, what's the other one? Earth, and then we're also going to do ether. So I'm going to run you through all 5 of them shortly. One of them is going to be in through the nose, out through the nose, and then it's going to be in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then we're going to breathe in through the mouth and out through the nose. That's the fire. And then in through the mouth and out through the mouth. So that's the 4 variations that are possible. The last one I wanted to just go over so we can move right into it. It is similar to the first one that we're going to do, which is in through the nose and out through the nose, but it is a finer, it's a more refined, subtle breath. And the visualization on that one, we're going to imagine ourselves breathing in through our heart centers and out through our heart centers. And what this is going to do is the different ways of breathing for all the reasons that I won't get into right now today. The different ways of breathing send different information down to your nervous system. As much as a panic or a stress response can change your heart rate and your breath going in the other way can change your heart rate and your stress response. It goes both ways. And to get that power back can be really great for you, not just in this situation, the pandemic that we're in, but in your life in general, because we feel at the mercy of the panic that happens in our body. And that's why CBT and mindfulness works so well for people with anxiety, because what that does is it reverses it and it gives you the power of the breath to inform the body instead of the situation going into the body, triggering stress and panic, and then changing the breath, which then makes everything worse. I hope that makes sense. So we're going to use the breath to inform our body. So what I want you to do is, I have a little bit of music in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. If you've got music that you really like, I'd say put it on now. What we're going to do is you want to sit comfortably with your feet on the ground, not touching, and you want your hands on your lap, either palms up or palms down, whatever is comfortable for you. Now, when you breathe, I don't want you to force the breath. It's going to be natural breath. But what I do want you to do is send it further down into your body than you probably normally do, because when we're tense, we're up here like this. What you don't really want to do, and you can keep an eye on me and let me know if I failed this or not, you don't want your shoulders to come up when you breathe, because then you're not sending the breath down. You want to imagine your core, the breath going down into your abdomen, and also your ribs up in here. You want to imagine them expanding and allowing the air to also go down and for the breath to go down. So that's what we want to do. And I'm going to guide you I do want you to go at your own pace though. If you're breathing a little slower, a little faster, that's totally fine. And I'm going to give you some visual clues, which is also going to help you kind of sink down into your body and into this moment. And they're all going to be nature type stuff. Okay, so let's get ready here. Just kind of shake whatever out just a little bit, as much as you can. You can't shake all of the corona fear out right now, and that's okay. Feet on the ground, settle in, pull yourself up just a little bit in a posture that doesn't hunch you over a little bit, but not too straight, because that's not going to help us either. Relax as best you can. Palms up or down on your thighs, hands not touching, and close your eyes. So when you're ready, I want you to just take one breath however you want, and I want you to send it just down into your body. Imagine your rib cage opening up just a little bit and allowing the breath down into your abdomen. All right? So now we're going to start with the earth breath. So you're going to start breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Just a gentle, natural breath. And I want you to imagine your favorite type of earth, your favorite place on earth. If it's warm sand under your feet, if it is a soft, mossy forest floor under your feet, if you're walking down where I always go is the dirt road behind the house where I grew up, where the dirt was very silty and almost silky smooth, and I loved walking on that with my bare feet. Wherever your feet like to be the most, walk there, or sit there and put your feet into the earth, and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. Natural breaths, don't force it. In through the nose, send it down. Let your rib cage expand just a bit. Let your shoulders drop. Relax your jaw. And let the tension in your neck go a little bit if you can. In through the nose and out through the nose. Feet are still in the earth. Shoulders dropped. In through the nose, out through the nose. Send the breath down gently. Let your rib cage expand. In through the nose, out through the nose. When you're ready, we're going to switch to the water breath, which is in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Find your favorite water, whether it is a little stream, a river, a lake, a crashing ocean, a waterfall. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Sometimes it helps for people to imagine that they're in a river or a waterfall and the water is washing over, moving some of the stress out of the body. If that works for you, you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. You're dropping your shoulders. You're relaxing your jaw a little bit. If it helps, you can put your hands up to your temples and just relax the top, the creases in your forehead. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Send the breath down into your belly. Relax your rib cage, let it expand, and send the breath down. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And make sure you're still in the water in your mind space. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just a few breaths on your own here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Drop your shoulders. Now we're going to move into the fire breath, which is in through the mouth and out through the nose, kind of like a dragon. And think of your favorite fire, whether it is the hot sun or it's summer or fall and you're by a fire outside. You're maybe cozy inside with a fireplace. Whatever heat and fire works for you, go there and breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Relax your forehead. Let your shoulders go again. In through the nose, in through the mouth and out through the nose. I'm going to give you a few seconds here just to do it at your own pace. In through the mouth and out through the nose. And feel the warmth of whatever fire you're in front of. Now we're going to move into the air breath, which is in through the mouth and out through the mouth. What really helps with this, even for focusing, is to almost imagine like you're sipping out of a straw. So no one's probably looking at you. I can't see you. You can only see me. In through the mouth, out through the mouth like a straw. And I always like to imagine a gentle breeze on that amazing Manitoba summer evening, or whatever summer evenings you've got wherever you are. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Feel a gentle breeze on your face, in your hair. Hear the leaves in the trees rustling with the breeze. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Keeping your eyes closed, letting your forehead relax. Dropping your shoulders. As you breathe in, send the breath down into your belly, your rib cage expanding to allow, and send the breath down and move it back out. Don't try too hard to breathe, just breathe. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now we're going to move to ether. This is the one where you're also imagining yourself breathing in through your heart center and out. It's in through the nose, out through the nose, but just very small sips of air, very refined. In, out, in, out. And imagine actually taking that breath through your heart. So just focus here on this space. If you feel any tension here in your chest, imagine you're breathing nice energy in, and you're breathing the tension in your chest and in your shoulders and your forehead out through the heart. Okay? So in through the nose, out through the nose. Very fine, subtle breaths. In through the nose, out through the heart. In through the heart, out through the heart. In through the heart, breathe the tension out through the heart. In through the heart, out through the heart. In through the heart, out through the heart. This is where a lot of you will be storing some fear about all of this. Tap into that feeling and breathe it out. Continue to allow this subtle breath to go down a little bit into the belly and back out through the heart. In through the heart, out through the heart. In through the heart, out through the heart. When you're ready, start to move your fingers a little bit, your toes. Come back into the room. You can open your eyes. I would imagine that everything in the room where you are has kind of gone a little bit, because what you've done is you've just sent love letters to your nervous system and told everything that it's going to be okay, and so that brings your whole body down. I would encourage you to do this with your family if you've got one. You might be surprised how well your kids respond to it. As a couple, if you've got some stress going on with other family members in this situation, if you're entrepreneurs, do this together. It's going to bring both of your nervous systems down at the same time. It's going to bring you a little bit more in sync. I swear, if you do this every day together as a couple with all of this stress, you will probably fight less because you're flattening the curve and you're less likely to overreact, and so are your kids. So as much as a lot of the time I talk about the family meal, that's really, really important for our culture as a whole. Breathing together in this situation right now, you might be surprised what it actually does for you. So I'm going to sign off now. There's going to be more in the coming days. So subscribe, I guess, to the YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram or whatever. Yeah, so just sending a lot of my own love out to you right now. And I feel like we got this. It's not going to be great, but I think we've got this. All right, catch you later.